I sense something great on the horizon for this live. This might be the one, y'all. So we're in the mid 1600s, about to break through 1700. Well, I mean, if the team wins, right? But before we get into this, I'd like to announce that we're having a weekly tournament, right? So there's going to be a link in the description. You're going to click it now, you're going to click at the end of the video. And so what is it? What it is a short tournament. You hop in, you grab battles, fight to the top, all the great things. So I recommend anybody who plays, whether you're an 1100 player or you're at the top of the ladder. It's called King of the Hill, right? It's literally where you duke it out and you learn, you get great experiences, and you know you just might win. And the prize is a free month, not a month free of Nitro. So click the link in the description down below. That's something you want to tap into, and it's gonna start on at 12 p.m. noon Eastern. So yeah, just want to shout that out. Shout out to all of the tour organizers for putting that together. They've been killing the game. I'm playing Zed Lepin. I'm at 1759. Okay. Woo! Boy, team's wilder than mine. That's not an easy feat. Unfortunately, it has like things that kind of negate my sticky web. Like the sticky web, I already outspeed his shit, and the things that I don't outspeed aren't affected by sticky web. So, well, shit. Funnily enough, my Masquerain is a behemoth. Is an absolute behemoth. So I'm actually not gonna play this towards sticky web, though I'm still might because Toadscrew's speed tier is annoying. But it has to have rapid spin, it has to have spore, and probably has to have a hazard, so it's a matter of what the other move is. Is it earth power, is it giga drain? Okay. So that being the case, then what do I want to destroy the opponent with? I'm gonna destroy him with Gallade. Actually no, the sticky web's worth it. Gallade outside of the rain is a beast. Unfortunately, Excalibur is a beast too. I was debating whether I wanted to use sub or not on this team. Johnny Rankins is a beast. Would he mindlessly lead Pelipper? I think that'd be insane. He wouldn't mindlessly lead Pelipper. How do I win this? I think late game Gallade with webs up. Can probably win with Terrifying Goldengo too. The wild card is actually this. This actually is more problematic than I expected. Maybe I should have put Dragon Dance. Okay. We'll make do. We'll make do. I might change this to Dragon Dance. As if Jugulis is I'm on. What to do here? Okay, so phase one, I can't have my. He actually started with Pelipper, which is interesting to me. So phase one is gonna involve a big Brave Bird here. Now his rocker could be the Toadscrew. The rocker could be. If it doesn't kill, that means he's probably just mindlessly U-turns, which is ideal for me. Backs. On Swords Dancing, backs, bodies. You know, it's funny, I had Ice Shard on this, which would have been great for the Jugulis. Backs probably gets to a kill banded for sure. We're gonna have to start being maneuvering like a fucking king out here. You'll see what I mean. So liquidation, get that sticky web. I mean, get that so now I don't get to killed. Yeah, we would have gotten to a kill there for sure. Now the question is, what do you do here? I could get my webs up versus a couple things. Because right here, I could just EQ to do the damage I need versus this Garganical. Or I could Swords Dance. Straight up. I'll see how much I do to Garg. It's not a 2 KO. It's max Fizz Def. Okay, so that's good info. This was a binding. This is a tricky situation because if he Salt Cures, so I doubt he Salt Cure this turn. He might Stealth Rocks recovers. Yes, so now he doesn't want a Terra. So if he has Terra, he's gonna use it here. If he has Terra, he's gonna use it. But the question is, what is his other move? Is it Stealth Rock? Is it Curse? If it's Terra Curse, we force the Terra. If not, what you go to King's Gambit. I mean, that would be the only option. Yeah, which I don't mind. I don't mind Gambit coming in. My qualm is him pivoting to what's his face, the Barraskewda. I don't think I'm gonna keep my Terra because the Barraskewda is a big enough problem to where this is a worthy trade-off. And then I get the bands up. It'd be really silly to go Pelipper, but he will do it. So what I'll do, since he's gonna Pelipper, I get to Rocks kill the Pelipper here. Rapid spin, knock off 22%. Yeah, knock will kill. He goes Jugulis, which makes he lose the specs. So I thought he'd lose the specs. So we're actually maneuvering our way back out. Now I had to Terra, which isn't good. Like I really struggle with Iron Jugulis. Like it just destroys me by itself. Yeah, I gotta change the structure of this team. I can't depend so strongly. Either I make my Flamigo. If I'm gonna go all in on, I probably should make Flamigo Scarf. I can justify the Scarf and make it add a Scarf. Like I have to have some kind of speed control because this is ridiculous. Yeah. Because now I just hurt and like there's no counterplay for me. Like I can't. And I'm so weak to, like, I don't like that. I don't like, I never like to be in situations where purely because of matchup I can't win a game. And this isn't matchup, this is poor team construction, but you get what I'm saying. So my goal is to hopefully survive a hit with, so I'll sack Masquerade here, Hurricane. My goal is to ideally survive a hit with, actually, this Excalibur is not weak. This isn't a dragon type. I guess he could Terra Flying. I don't think guys die with backs. He did Terra Flying. Okay, never mind. Okay, I don't know why I didn't notice that. Yeah, same Terra Flying there. I'm hoping that I can survive. I can definitely survive. Come on, man! I guarantee survive that Dark Pulse. So depending on what it... Fuck, bro. Ah, my fucking god, bro. Yeah, I'll just guarantee lose. Like, that was the one shot I had. All I needed to do is get the damage on and then I go Great Tusk. Well, I couldn't go Great Tusk yet. So yeah, I'd change it to Scarf. We'll just continue playing. But this is the risk I took. I knew I was gonna take with offense. With offense, it takes a lot of testing to get the combinations of Pokemon right. And so typically when people are building hyper offense like this, they put it on alt and run through a lot of cycles, or they just test it until they get the right combination of mons. Now that was just poor team construction of mine, and I happened to run into the one thing, which would be Jugulis, which is bad in most cases. Rain Jugulis. But again, primarily poor team construction. So we're facing opposing HO. We're gonna take all these motherfuckers, but I'm really unhappy about that. Especially if I killed him with Make It Rain there. I'm like really not pleased about that. So let me just move the fuck on. Webs. Staring on that. Hatterene, your turn. I really don't know what the fuck half this shit does. Truth be told to you. But I notice he doesn't have any good flying ridges. I know that much. Okay. he's gonna do anything under the sun to stop me from getting rocks up. So yeah, outs for Cloister lead. Unless there's something I don't know. Because Cloister, unless this is Rocky Helmet. Is this like Rapid Spin or something? What the fuck is a Cloister gonna do to my Goldengo? I don't understand this. Can this knock me out? This is like Terra Water or something? I don't understand this. Well, let's find the fuck out. Oh, wow. Because I intimidated. Wow. This is some weird shit. I'm glad to be learning. But that was some weird shit just now. That was strange. Strange times. I don't know what indeed he would knock me out with. Well, it's a Psychic, I suppose. I mean, that works. Goldengo is nice to have, but it's not necessary to have. I don't have anything to outspeed this. Because I have to go Gallade next and knock. So I'm guessing that shit is Sash, which would bank on. Yeah, Psychic. It actually doesn't knock me out, which is a big deal. Well, I was thinking if I knew it was gonna knock me out, it would have been better to recover. It would have been, but I got a lot of value there. This is a big deal, as you'll see why. Because I'm assuming, what did these do? I think the Hatterines run eject button. I don't know. This is I'm taking this one turn at a time. I don't think he'd give up his Psychic Terrain. But because I have the Sash on my Masquerain, sure, I'm banking on hitting, was it eject button? Right. Then he goes to the Armor Rouge. What does this do now? It gets the does this get Shell Smash or something? What does this do? 373. My speed tie with my Basculin. Speed tie with my Baxcalibur. Huh. I don't trust this Pokemon right now. It's faster than, it's not faster than my Gallade. So let's say Sash and I U-turn, and he goes for the Armor Cannon. Cause I low-key BB win. Calm Mind. Okay. Oh yeah, this shit gets Expanding Force. Oh right. This shit gets Expanding Force. So I gotta sack Great Tusk then. So my play there was to U-turn, but he calm-minded, so I couldn't even stop that. This shit gets Expanding Force. I needed to be Terra Steel here. Wow, I'm getting destroyed by these things. Calm Mind, huh? Calm Mind, what? Fire? Yeah, Expanding Force definitely is gonna knock me out from here. If he didn't Calm Mind, then I wouldn't regret this play, but what do I do here? Sticky Web. I'm not gonna get rocks up, so Expanding Force. So what I end up having to do, I think, is I might be able to get the webs up. I'm gonna quiver here. Cause he's gonna go for this, drops your stats, right? Yeah. And I have to Hurricane this, which won't boost its speed. Then I kill it. I just don't know what this does, if it's sashed. But I guess it doesn't matter if it's sashed. I need some priority. Oh wow. Wow, we actually managed to pull through a little bit. U-turn. think if I hurricane one more turn of psychic turn, I actually prefer to have the and then I go to Flamigo. Now the downside is that the poltergeist there, but I don't think there is anything I could do to stop the poltergeist situation. If it's Sash, yeah, I need some kind of and it would be my fucking luck to run into this shit too. So he goes to Hat. So there is hope in that I may be able to sleep play here. It doesn't knock him out. I don't think I need to kill him. Nuzzle, huh? Actually need to stall more than anything. And time the psychic terrain, but I can't get rid of Sash. I can bluff Ice Shard maybe. Yeah, I'm still faster, but now he just goes to the poltergeist. Yeah, if it's like Sash and such. So I'm guessing that's, oh well, I get fully paralyzed there. I don't think that mattered. It would matter if I had a priority move, but nah, it doesn't matter. So 2 great losses thus far. Got both games where, now the reason I have Galv Rush in this particular is because if I'm not Volcarona, the things that would give me a hard time I'm not running into, so I'm running into more unusual teams. The choice scarf helped a lot there, so the addition there for a bit of speed helped. That particular style of team is very matchup based, so I'm like, should I even change anything? And if I run into something like that again, it's very frustrating. I do not like losing to pure matchup where there's no matter how good I play, I can't win. Let me substitute. Let's try this. Let's try substituting and make this deal. Okay. Now that does open me up to Volk a lot, but I guess if I have the choice scarf Flamigo, it's not horrendous. So I lost 2 right off the bat, which again I don't mind as long as we can make the edits. This one I do appreciate, not this particular game, but those losses, which again I knew going into trying to use the balls to wall offense like this, I don't have a lot of wiggle room to play around stuff like what we just encountered. Right? I don't have like a curve or something where I can stall or scout out the opponent's stuff. So it is a tougher play, but if you get it right, I just didn't want to toss all my points away trying to get it right, which is why I hadn't used balls to wall offense in the lower parts of the ladder. But I think we can get. I think we can, once we maneuver it. I want to get it right in this video because I probably won't use this version in the next one. So all that said, Webs plus Backs is very good. Webs plus Backs is very good. Webs plus Goldengo is amazing. Like that's a 6-0. And that's something I didn't respect enough. Webs plus Goldengo is a 6-0 low-key. Unless it's Darts Dragapult, which probably still doesn't kill the Rain Mask. Actually, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, we're actually. I'm not sure how he's gonna stop Webs with Goldengo, unless this Goldengo is Scarf, or he's going to. We'll see. But that and Gallade, but Gallade less so. But Gallade's amazing. And I'll see what Backs can do, but let's see what his initial solution to this is. I'd be very pissed if Dragon Dart's not 2 Academy, because I'd lose. Is it worth this? What's this guy's points? 1621. See out of him being Bandit Darts. Let's say he is Bandit Darts. Can I win? So he's. What I'm afraid of is that he just randomly Dracos. The sticky web. Fuck, it does live. Okay. Okay, he was banded darts, and that lived. Amazing. Is it over? Is it over? Let me see. Dragon, great tusk. There's no reason not to tusk here. I get rocks up. He goes calm. The rocks are gonna make sure that Baxcalibur, no matter what it does, dies. Assuming it's not. If it's Webb's Baxcalibur, then it just. I mean, if it's. Alright, he has a fucking. I legitimately did not see his great tusk. Like I literally. If he spins, he spins. Yeah, I figured he wouldn't spin there. My gold angle is too. It's too obvious. So this is a tricky turn. Primarily because now I don't have a ghost type if I go gold angle. I could bluff so what I'm gonna do is go to Flamiga. I'm gonna bluff the choice band Brave Bird. If I was banned Brave Bird, I would kill him. Yeah, I wanted to bluff the choice band Brave Bird and bait him into Terra and so I could go Goldie because he's gonna try to spin now. The problem is now I gotta go for the Terra, which I didn't want to because it allows Amoonguss to hit me. But I can't get around this and I'll lose my hazards. I have to play around it. Yeah, I'll have to play around it. So he goes for knock, which surprised me. I don't know why I didn't EQ. Maybe he expected my... so let's say rapid spin, shadow ball. He can rapid spin now, so it doesn't make sense for me to... So I get a split F drop on the Amoonguss. I lost my covert cloak, so that does mean that he can slug bomb poison me. As he goes to Corviknight. Corviknight obviously cannot defog. But Bax is a bitch. Bax is a bitch. So let's see what I'm outside of range of banded Baxcalibur's Aishan. Let's see. He's like Terra. So he takes Sticky Web. It could still a possibility that he could be Scarf. Make it rain wouldn't kill me. So let's say Terra Flying makes it rain. And I recover. I think recover is always my play here. He stays ghost and does not, so I recover again. It's always my play. He stays ghost for some reason unless he's sashed. I mean, I don't agree with that decision at all. So now I recover spam, but my recovering there was always best. No, he already terrored. What am I saying? Jam, remember the terror. Remember the terror. So he shouldn't be able to damage me, and that's that. We're higher actually health than we were before. I keep forgetting about the so the backs, yeah. So the backs is not it could be band shard. I don't know if I don't need +1. I don't need another boost to sweep. The Polt's gonna die to he's 1. Adamant. I'm pretty sure he's okay, wow, he's still faster than me. I need to EV this to be faster than. What's the speed tier I need for Jolly Polt? I mean, I didn't design the team for Goldango to be the star of the show, but obviously now my Gallade and my thing wins. He could sludge bomb me, but yeah. So as you can see, we adapted a bit. The sticky web plus my opponent actually played very well given the circumstances. Right, especially when he terrored his great tusk. That was a great play. He played very well. This was a case of the opposite, right, where you have a rough matchup and you're doing your best, but nothing my opponent did was like, you know, I don't think it's. I don't think my opponent was like, oh, you know, just make a bunch of trash plays. Even though this is the lowest one I've played so far, I think. No, I think my first opponents did. Maybe the first guy made a few mistakes, but yeah, it's hard to say how that first game would play out, assuming he didn't crit Goldango, and I have to get around the flinch as well. But I think Jugulus is Spadef is the long one. Data Iron Jugulus. Jugulus. Sorry. Yeah, Spadef is the lower of the two. So I might have knocked him out with Make It Rain. Thing is, I needed to knock him out because even then, or stall out the rain. If I stall out the rain, then Great Tusk actually had a pretty decent shot to clean up shop. If I recall correctly, that is. So we're placing Sun with Ruth Bonnet. Should be interesting. Now, Sun obviously negates my Hurricane. And he has a Hatterene to shut down my Sticky Web. Sticky Web is not as relevant in this matchup. Sub Baxcalibur is going to be that guy. That guy for sure. For sure. There are a couple ways we could skin this cat. Great Tusk gonna be there for this, maybe this as well. We'll see. Gallade if I get webs up. KOs almost every one of his Pokemon. Masquerain, terrifying. What I'm concerned about is the Torkoal leading. I don't want Torkoal versus Masquerain. That's just not an ideal matchup for me. But nothing else on my team really does well versus Torkoal either. So let's say he's going to get rocks up no matter what I do. So I'm going to actually backs. I'm going to go for broke. Not for broke, but I'm going to go heavy early. And Swords Dance here. He's just Stealth Rocks. Now the reason for this is that one, just gets decimated by EQ, which negates his Sun. So Astro Roaring Moon, which is super strange, because one, Roaring Moon typically, this is very strange. So okay, let me think, because I'd knock him out here with Ice Shard. Like if you see Swords Dance, well, this guy's 16, 17, so he probably is like just clicking stuff. But what I'm thinking here, if it's Terra Flying, he's plus speed though, and he didn't get a. Usually, if you're Terra Flying, your acrobatics. Because what I could do is Terra this now and get another kill with Icicle Crash. Then we're gonna be what, staring down. Yes, outrage. Please hit. Yes. Like I would have just knocked him out with Ice Shot. I'm pretty sure if I had So Bax takes 2 for 1 special. I was debating whether I wanted to Terra yet. Cerulege could be it could be max defense. It could be, you know what I'm saying. It could be how can I speak? It could be max speed, Bitter Blade. What do these things do again? They sometimes Focus Sash and then sometimes Boots. Max is really good versus him. I'm thinking, what's the worst case? Then I'll be dealing with Shadow Sneaks. But I remember what used to be like, was he like Sash? If he has a Hatterene, he's Sash 3000%. It's like Sash. I'm gonna actually just EQ this. I'll let him get the boost. Swords Dance, because now he can only go for Shadow Sneak. No, he can't. He can Bitter Blade. But Bitter Blade shouldn't get him enough. So I just gave up Masquerain here. Bitter Blade shouldn't give him enough. And I'm going to leverage his own Sun to get the defense boost. And because of the defense drops he got. What? I would have been so pissed if that killed me. I mean, that literally bounced the fuck off my Great Tusk. But I've been tight. So Brute Bonnet is here. Brute Bonnet is now. And Brute Bonnet is ready to lay waste to my team, truth be told. What do I want to do here? Is there a point in spinning? I'm a little concerned about the Tusk, but is spinning relevant, or is knockoff more relevant? Damage. Spin does about this. Oh, Dark EQ is a little stronger. I might be switching around, so it is worth, because I do have U-turn. I need him to fucking Terra. Like he hasn't. Is he Terra? No, he hasn't. Right, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, did I forget the Terra again? Okay, so if he stays in, I'd assume Spore. Goldenga is too important. Goldenga on a plot is a body. So I forced the Terra, which means the Great Tusk is forced to stay ice. Now, so I have to keep Flamigo. That's the worst case here. That I go Goldenga and he crunches. I have to go back Excalibur EQ, then I have to go Gallade. There's no way in hell you crunch. Terra Blast. I can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. Terrifier, what the fuck? Okay, damn. That's the problem. Sucker Punch, interesting. And he's strong as fuck. That Sucker Punch did so much. If I stopped there, I had his ass. Does he sucker? I need to get this right. Sucker Terra Blast. Flamigo walls his stabs actually. Crunches, yeah. So I can actually U-turn. I knew he was gonna sucker, but it's not worth the quote-unquote predicting and whatnot. So backs, I go backs, force in. He actually goes Tusk first, so he must be very confident he's faster than me. I don't know why. He knocks. The reason I said this is that was a strange decision is Life Orb. Yeah, cause like now the matchup is Gallade, Leaf Blade plus, it doesn't matter, Psycho Cut plus Leaf Blade plus Brave Bird. I'm adamant, so I probably 2-hit KO Hatterene. I don't want Leaf Blade to not kill, even though I'm Life Orb. So let's see how much Leaf Blade. Oh, that does a lot. Yeah, Brave Bird should definitely kill. Journey Kiss won't kill me. And I have less health. I crit him. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Brave Bird would have knocked him out. What a fucking doozy of an end game. So I said I want to get to the 1700 with this team. But our edits, man, that choice scarf coming through. Those edits, I'm actually really pleased to see the edits paying off. Right, having, well, the sub backs didn't really pay off there, but the choice scarf is paying off. So my man here is trying to get into the 1700. This is probably his last. I don't know why. I can't stand facing Scarlet, but when I use it, it does nothing for me. Yeah. Scarlet and Excalibur, both of them, same shit. But this guy's a realish team. You know, he believes heavily in steel types. He's also a believer in there's another duo, ground types. He's a believer in ground types. Does he have two dark? No, he's Ghost Fire. Okay, I think no other monster types. But he was a heavy believer in steel and ground types. And Flamigo don't give no fucks. Flamigo loves close combating. Why do I feel like this guy is Rocky Helmet? What's that called? Rocky Helmet thing. So webs would be useful. So I'm gonna lure him in. Excalibur is that guy here. Max plus webs is a win, straight up. Great Tusk is very frustrating for him to deal with, so that's probably chain chomp then. I'd assume to bait webs plus Gallade though. Nobody fucking with that guy. Webs plus Gallade is a body. Now the gambit and stuff should be annoying, but what to do here? This fucking Garchomp's a problem. So I'm still gonna face. Oh, okay, Scarlet. Okay. I'm surprised at this because it puts you in a tricky position very early. So what I'm assuming will be the case is I'm going to see an Hatterene hard switch. Maybe he's trying to bait me in. I'm going to just... This man led... And okay. The reason I didn't go hard grade test there is because I didn't want to... I didn't want... what's it called? I didn't want me going to grade test because he goes to Hatterene. Hatterene's offensively a big issue to me. But I literally... Maybe he was like, oh, well, there's no way he's going to webs when I have a Hatterene, which is fine. I just don't get why Scarlet would have been the man, right? Let's say it did have Sash. So, helmet. I told you. I told you it was helmet, guys. So this is important to beat down because, let's see. I don't know. We'll see. I could see the Hatterene pivot here, but he doesn't know what my rocker is. And probably wants to get rocks up to kill my Masquerain. So if he's chain rocks, he's chain chomp. So what I end up doing here is EQ the first turn, right? Great Tusk has the leverage here. I'm going to EQ the first turn. As the EQs, okay, bro is insane. He's actually not even defend. 36%. That looks like a lot to me. I don't get the logic here. I don't get the logic on the EQ there. If he EQs, this means it's all he's got. So I know he won't go hat. Yeah, he's either gonna spin or he's either gonna So this puts me in a phenomenal position. I don't get the logic. So I'm guessing now Rotom comes in, which I don't mind if I get rocks plus Rotom. Please don't fucking kill him. Shit. What the fuck? This is why you're in the 1600. I'm fucking. No, I'm not. Nah, but my Max Caliber is looking great right now. Now that I found out a bit from Great Tusk being gone is a big deal. But I do have Johnny Rankins still, and my boy Johnny Rankins does not fuck around. One thing about my boy Johnny, he does not fuck around. Fucking around, something he does not do. Something he does not partake in. So yeah, let's see here. Hatterene would be an obscene switching. Because I could be blood. Well, he knows I'm Scarf now because I'll spell his guy. Well, this shot might not be because I was gonna say he might go to Rotom here. Rotom being battered is not that important to me because Rotom is actually set up fodder for backs, but backs. Oh, it's DD. Oh no, actually SD is helpful here. It lets me hammer through Hatterene faster. Seeing this, Rotom isn't an irrelevant enough Pokemon to need damage on. So I see the leftovers. If I go backs and SD, he goes to Iron Threads. What do I want to win though? Because I don't want to be susceptible to the... If I go Gallade here, I could just Leaf Blade straight up. He'd burn me. Goldengo is not an option. So it's either Gallade, Leaf Blade. Won't kill him. I was debating whether or not late game backs was better. So let me see. If I sub here... If I sub here as he volts, she goes Hatterene, and then I SD. Hatterene is not dying anyway. So, man, just gonna volt switch. Yeah, I know I would eat, but I'm not doing. He's not doing any damage to me. So now he's shook, right? Now I get to go to Hatterene. Now I'm assuming he's gonna go to Hatterene. I Terra Steel. I don't know. Do I Terra Steel? If Hatterene dies, then I can close combat his team away. But as I said, the Gambit is an issue. But I guess I just need... So he goes Threads first. He doesn't have an item. As long as he doesn't bring me to Rock's range. I don't watch him be the one threat. I don't know why he went back to Rotom. So this is actually phenomenal. Because this gives me the opportunity to go for Substitute. I show it though, which probably wasn't ideal. I don't know why he went Rotom. Better to source dance again than that one shot at her in. Let me see how if Hydro Pump doesn't break the sub LSD again. Cause I know I get the flinch chance as well. Damn, that's whack. There's no way Hydro Pump does for a defensive Rotom breaks backs his sub. I'm pretty confident that the voice crack backs. I mean, he couldn't have expected Swords Dance, so I'm not even mad at him at that. But I mean, he couldn't have expected like substitute Rotom Wash. Okay, Rotom Wash. Why is Wash at the bottom? Hydro Pump, yeah, Hydro Pump doesn't kill. So to ensure the one-hit KO, that made it look like I predicted. To ensure the one-hit KO on the Hatterene, because now he has to go to Iron Threads. To that's if the Iron Threads is even max speed. If the Iron Threads is, so it had a Steel move. Okay, so yeah, now Gambit has fallen for, but it's not strong enough to knock me out. My thing is that he could still win with the Gambit if it's Terra what? Flying? If he Terra Flyings. I can't sub though, because if I sub and he goes for something other than Sucker. I mean, you gotta be something other than Terra. Let me see, if I Icicle Crash. If I Icicle Crash, it'll do a ton. I've seen people in this position and then, did he Terra something yet? He did not Terra this time. I'm confident he didn't Terra this time. The EQs, I think Icicle Crash is the better of the plays. Or, yeah, my worst case scenario is him Terra Flying and I get no damage and he kills me. Then I think I just straight up lose. So I'm going to Icicle Crash, Terra Darks. Oh, that's fucking amazing. If he suckered there, he had me, but I understand why he didn't sucker, because if I sub, he was done. Now the game's over. Woo! What a beating. And I don't mean that in like, I was so fucking awesome, but meaning like, he had some wavy stuff that could have really messed your boy up. The fucking, him taking up my Great Tusk with the Destiny Bond. But gimmicks, man. That's the downside of gimmicks. Unless your goal is just to, you know, fuck around on the ladder. In which case, gimmick away. You know, you get your win for the day, or you sneak a win off somebody that wasn't expecting it. You know, you get that tingly feeling you get when you do that. And, you know, sort of like a Hita Fajita live, and then you just go about your day. That's your goal, by all means. But if you're actually looking to climb, then I do not recommend it. So we started off the live rough and ended up 3-2. So we're in the 1700s now. And tomorrow, we use Bombardier. So if you want to use this team, the team should be in the team building video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.